Hello, welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today, I don't know if I will finish 9 star, because it's an unknown question of whether the remaining quests will unlock more, or if it will unlock the urgent. I do not know. But there's 2 of the Fated 4 left. Ooh, Deviljho. That's fun. 2 of these left, and then I'll be done, if there's not more quests. I don't know which one I want to hunt first. I think I'll start with Glavenus. Mostly because, I don't know, trying to cut its tail is frustrating. I don't know. It seems like a very hard tail to cut. Because I don't know, it has been relatively inconsistent to hit even with aerial, because it's hard. It can be hard to jump and hit the tail when you have to jump off of like the legs and then move, and it will spin. But I actually don't have any idea where this might be. I actually think it could be just about anywhere on this map. I think this is a solid chance though, because this is, I think, where it shows up for the first time in the low rank mushroom gathering quest. But I could be wrong. But I can do a big loop. Oh, there he is. Yeah, because like, you have to jump off the tail, well, you can also swing at a height that hits the tail, so it's not just jumping, but I got it. Good. Sometimes they just give you the free hit, but generally they don't. I do like the monster though. Oh, that's garbage. I guess technically that's hit by a stomp, but that tail slam doing damage there just feels bad. Not a good start. I probably could have rolled in the water in this zone. Because like, it does have an opening there, but it's not very long. I can't... Okay, yeah, that hit again. It's really weird that that hits. It does do less damage at least. But that doesn't change its weird feeling when it hits. 1, 2. Okay, he can't actually spin as much as I thought on the second swing. Yeah, if it actually got stuck in the ground there, it would help a lot with tail cutting. Because what, it's a tail break and a tail cut that's needed. And it's relatively difficult to hit because of... I imagine it's mostly just that I'm bad, but... I wonder what other dinosaur type monsters they could really make. Because there's a lot of, you know, dinosaurs. And I would say dinosaur adjacent creatures. But like a pterosaur is a dinosaur adjacent creature, sort of. It's not a dinosaur, but it's often grouped together. I don't know. This song's kind of boring. Not bad. Okay, tail broken already, which is good. Of course, I started this by saying that it's hard to cut the tail, and if I cut the tail this time, it will be funny. Exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, too slow. If I'd gone sooner, I would have been fine. It'd be nice if my Prowler Palico would hit enough to potentially paralyze, but I think he has a paralysis weapon. Might be wrong in it being paralysis though. Too slow. If it rolled sooner, I would have been fine. Not an opening. Actually, it's... Well, it's actually not it, but I was gonna say it's... I was gonna talk more about dinosaur monsters, but... I just noticed that this monster actually does spend some time not in rage. Like in Sunbreak, Velkhana, I think that's the name of the ice dragon, will spend the entire fight in the ice-covered sort of rage adjacent form and basically never be in its regular state. This guy actually does spend time in its regular state. Hey, these are dinosaurs, sort of. So that's a category of dinosaurs that's covered. Raptors are covered by the dromes. But, and I mean, I feel like there has to be something that already has like the Ankylosaurus armored dinosaur sort of element. But I'm not actually sure. It just feels like it's something that they already have. Do they have any... I mean, Therizinosaurus, big claws, probably didn't necessarily fight with the claws, whatever. But, you know, fictional monster static. I don't know if there's any monsters that fight with, or like, two-legged monsters, or bipedal monsters, that fight with claws that are like that style. It probably is not needed. I think it would just be the same as like a Lagombi doing its flash slash attacks, where it just flashes while stepping. It's not really a niche that needs to be filled. Mostly because it's a niche that has already been filled, I think. Close. Yep, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But I saw it coming. Give it a reload. I don't know, in that scenario it probably would have been better to hit with the axe a couple times, but... It hasn't done its spin attack yet. It's weird. Normally it does the spin attack often. But it hasn't done it once yet. Did it? It definitely didn't lose that attack at high rank. Because that would be weird, because it's such a... I I don't know. It's a simple attack, but it's relatively dangerous. More dangerous than the attacks that it has here. There's the attack, maybe. Nope, just the sharpen. Can I just do this and it will loop forever? No. Oh, spooky. Oh. Yeah, I think they don't have there's no like pterosaur monsters that are large monsters. I don't think there should be, because that would be very frustrating to fight if they actually fulfilled the flying reptile design properly. What was that? That must be new. Just a quick slash. There's the spin. The jump was bad there, but it broke it. That's good. I fell in the wrong direction there. That was bad. It bit me and I fell towards where it bit, which if it bit and dragged could make sense, but it didn't. And there's... I don't know if there's like a Stegosaurus-y monster. Spike tail. Plates on the top that could be in a monster. Could be turned into weapons. I think that could work. I don't think it... Ooh, did I already eat a steak in this hunt, or am I running out, or am I out of well-done steaks after this? Good thing I only use like one a hunt, but I need to go check. I'll forget to check, for sure. Paintball just wore out. Which I don't really need to paintball this guy. Ooh. What was that? Was it a fireball he just missed? Oh no, this camera's gonna be awful. Hey, he turned right away, so it wasn't that bad. Like, there's no large... I don't think there's a large sauropod monster that is a large monster, but small monsters kind of have it covered. Just getting the reload because I can. But they could make a super large, like, Titanosaurus HP sponge, but it wouldn't be very fun without some sort of... Why? I don't have a status effect to cleanse. But, I don't know, it's a sort of weird event monster. Maybe it could work. But I think it would have to be a tanky monster. Because otherwise it doesn't really fulfill the giant, beefy, herbivore aesthetic. I was slow on the roll because I was out of stamina, but it worked out. Fair. Oh, I moved slightly too far away. Dead bug. I don't know what killed the bug that didn't make it explode, but it's free bug parts. It's monster broth. But dinosaurs are a common thread for monsters like this, so. They're rescued. Oh yeah. I think that might be new. That just, and if it isn't, then I just didn't see it often. Which isn't an excuse, it's an explanation. Oop. What did he... Oh, I knocked him over, that's why he dropped something. Yeah, I was gonna land on the other side, then I land on this side and fake out. Annoying. Ah, tail cut. Or break is maybe more accurate in this context. That jump broke something. It wasn't even the flashing sword jump. It was the jumping with my legs. It might have been a boomerang that broke something, but it doesn't mean it's not funny to me. Yeah, they've got lots of these like raptor adjacent things. Dilophosaurus maybe. But I guess thinking Jurassic Park, which was what I was thinking before. I was just thinking whatever I could remember. But thinking Jurassic Park, a Triceratops wouldn't really be that different from like a Bulldrome. And like a Diablo sort of has that head aesthetic. But not like the stocky rhino. But I don't think that... I don't think that would be needed. I think that charging dinosaur face is already filled. What is it? Really? I just got here. It's better to do this now than if I'd started hunting, but... Oh my goodness, that's why it moved, because it was at no HP. Well, that was cozy. There's no, like, iguanodons, but there's nothing... I don't know, iguanodons and duck-billed... whatever, I forget what they're called. Which are a subtype of iguanodon? That have, maybe not duck-billed, but the, memory in my brain from walking with dinosaurs, which has its flaws, is that they had, grinding plates. But they're very generic as far as nothing pops about them, so it's a little bit harder to... I would think it would be harder to make a unique enough monster based on an iguanodon. Like, the only thing that stood out to me from all the years ago was their thumbs being kind of useful, or like fingers on their arms being dangerous or pointy or whatever it was. Which even then it wasn't very memorable because it was just sort of, they can use it for grabbing plants, kinda, hooking them. Very vague memories. I don't know, it could work, but a lot of additional stuff would need to be added to make it a monster worth hunting. Okay, Astalos. I need to eat. I need to check my food. I need to check my well-done steaks. See how many I have. Feline sharpshooter, very helpful. Rare steak. Yeah, I'm out of well-done steaks. Okay, so if I haven't done anything with food in this game for a very long time. They won't let me travel, so I'll try to remember after. I could cancel the quest, but it's not really an issue. But I think if I go to the cook in the main village, I can have them cook raw meat in bulk. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat, because well, I know I should eat. Wait, I'm also low on mega armor. I guess I need to get more mega armor, which means that I need to do the work with the trader to actually collect the parts for mega armor. If I'm going to be using it every hunt like this. Which I don't really need to. I haven't been using it much. And then I started using it recently for some reason. But I probably should keep up on the trading. Because it's not that hard. Oh, perfect. I got the weapon out at least. Ooh, sweet. Thank you, Thunderbug. I hate that attack. It's a very gamey... Obviously it's a video game. But it's a very gamey attack. Like, if I was standing in front of... If something was standing in front of me and I was trying to electrocute it, I wouldn't have it shoot to the left. And if I did, I would have it shoot like both directions and... Oh, wait, no. Tail is not worth targeting until it's in electric form? I can't remember. Whatever, I'm good. But... Oh, Thunderbug. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, just stay away for a second. But yeah, like making a cage of lightning, sure. Shooting lightning to the side in a very wide angle is a very gamey style, which is, it's a game, it's fine. And I'm not huge up on worrying about the, you know, practical biological accuracy, because it's a giant dragon creature that shoots lightning, so obviously it doesn't matter. But I do find some things stand out, and it's basically that. Things that are... Oh, was that already a break? Cool. And by a break, I mean like a central break, like a horn. Admittedly, I think the reason it... Oh, that feels kind of bad. That's even worse. I should have died there. Or gotten blasted, at the very least. Like, its own paralysis, not giving it a hit, is kind of silly. But I mean, the main reason I dislike it is because I don't like diagonal attacks. For the exact reason that diagonal attacks are implemented, which is... they are dangerous. And harder to dodge often. Not always, but... This kind of... It's mostly just that it bugs me for other reasons, and then because it bugs me for other reasons, I'm more prone to look at it negatively, and it bugs me for potentially reasonable reasons, but the reason that it bugs me for those reasonable reasons is not reasonable. Oh, danger. Danger. Yeah, I know nothing about what, like, the Robinsons or whatever that old cartoon was, but every time I'm saying danger for the last few days, I'm just thinking, Danger Will Robinson? I don't know why. I don't even know if that's the line, because I don't know if it's a cartoon movie, a cartoon show. I don't know if it's not a cartoon. And it's just been stuck in my brain for some reason. Lost in Space? Series inspired by a novel, The Swiss Family Robinsons. It was from 1965 to 1968, so yeah, very old. And it was a science fiction television series that might have been real people. So I'm not sure. I should try to check more thoroughly. Bit hard to do while fighting a giant lightning monster. Not even that giant, it's actually pretty small, but... tail cut, yes. It was more of a break, though. But, I don't know. Tail break versus tail cut. The line is sort of... If it falls on the ground, I think it's a tail cut. I almost got doomed by my cat, but my cat got me out of the AoE, which is very nice of them. They sacrificed themselves for me. Oh, cool. The 29th episode, however, had a few minutes of color at the end, which means that it was probably not a cartoon, because if it was shot with color, not a cartoon. And only seasons 2 and 3 were in color. Which is kind of fun. I don't know. I'm committed. For no reason. Which means that at least the original... version of this was... It might not be the first adaptation, I don't know. That was a reload, I'm dumb. Got the roll. Please move. Yeah, I should probably roll into that to try to get a jump. Yeah, I just want the sword mode. I actually should run now. I will die if I stick around at that rate. Trampoline. Get over here. Get over here. I have to position so that... Or try to position so that I can... Trampoline. Yes, worth it. The trampoline's always worth it if I can get a hit in. Even if it causes more delay than it saves. Okay, I'm trying to read about the the Lost in Space. Maybe I should look at the Swiss Family Robinson specifically. Is the Swiss Family Robinson supposed to be a Swiss family? Oh, it's by a Swiss author. It's probably a Swiss family. It just has that old, I don't know, older style of labeling. Like, the Swiss Family Robinson. Please don't have the paintball wear off. I guess I can watch the shadow. Okay. Where is this? There it is. Da-da-da. Swiss Family Robinson. There's a bunch of film versions, book sequels. There's a live action Walt Disney live-action film from 1960. There was a Lost in Space in 1998, a film that was inspired by the TV series. There's a bunch of made-for-TV movies. There's an English Family Robinson, a British TV series believed to be lost. That's a fun thing to see on a Wikipedia page. Lost media. Oop, that was lucky. There's a New Zealand series. There's a Netflix adaptation in 2018 of Lost in Space. Again, the wing hitboxes on Astalos are a mess. Like, I should not have gotten that jump earlier, because I was way far away from it. But I think the wings somehow were jumpable. Oh yeah, the Swiss Family Robinsons 1973, Swiss Family Robinsons 1974, Swiss Family Robinsons 1975. The first is an animated series, Festival of Family Classics by Rankin / Bass, which I think might be the one that I'm thinking of in terms of animated Swiss Family Robinson, but doesn't have a Wikipedia page, so I'm doubtful. Then there's a Canadian series. Then there's a American series, one each year, which is pretty weird to me. Oh, it must be... Maybe I figured out what the... Yes. The visual that I'm thinking of is... There's the Swiss Family Jetson, an episode of the animated series The Jetsons, modeled after the book, which I think that's probably what, generally, having never seen that show either, that's probably what I'm thinking of. In terms of, you know, visuals. Ooh, Vault, that was good. It was only +3, so it's worthless for now, but... Direct-to-video films. There is a Swiss Family Robinson by Tom Snyder Productions for the Apple II and Commodore 64. A video game. Huh. Which is not surprising. Oh, we're meeting people at the Y Academy. What are all of you? There's really not much of a story, so even this... Oh, please don't be Volstrax right now. I want a different monster. I want a relaxed monster. Like a Diablos or a Deviljho. Yeah, Let the Chase Continue makes me think it's not urgent quest time. But maybe? Oh no, Gormagala. So it is a relaxed monster again. Which is good. Yep, and it's not a... I was indeed correct that it's not an urgent quest. I was faked out for a second, but... Not another Gameth. Oh no. I think I do one more quest today. I'll do the Gormagala. But, first... I need to see if I can cook food. Oops. Or not. Do I do... Oh, maybe I could have done it at the other one. I have to wait until the next cooking. I'm assuming that's gonna be cooked for tomorrow or the next hunt, but and if I do it there, then I can probably do it at the other food area. I don't know the recipe. Wait, I really don't know the recipe. I haven't crafted a single mega armor this whole time. Whoopsie. So adamant seed, pale extract. Yeah, adamant seed, pale extract. So I really just need adamant seeds, which I thought I was actually getting. Don't have any catalysts, but I think I stopped using armor skins. Unless, because if I have to farm like Pezu for pale extract, that's just not something I'm willing to do. I'll still grab all this stuff, but I'd rather have, what, 5, 10 less armor and not have to deal with every time farming it. Because, I mean, that much defense is not going to make a huge difference. It probably will make a difference, but it's blue. Huh. I guess once they get past a certain level, it becomes blue. But actually, I should be, retrieving these cats. I also should be looking for new palicos at some point. So this is going to be done with, like... It's not blue. Why was it blue? Oh, blue saying it's better, more stars. Nothing special about it. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Kinda don't care. I could trade for pale extract, I would. But I'll have to check. Kind of just back to the Jetsons, I guess. I don't even know the Jets. Actually, what is this? Is that just guaranteed? Okay, already redeemed. What? I'm assuming it just guarantees the buff. But the Jetsons, I think I've never watched it. And the only context for it, I think, is like Looney Tunes. And references within that. Which is kind of funny to me. Oh, Monster Hunters after Kez is probably what I should be doing. The issue is I hate Monster Hunters because it's a pain. It just takes any amount of time. Actually, the Oracle is kind of helpful here. I would have ran the other way. The visual on the coat. Oop. Strong blast. Oop, danger. Again, danger, Will Robinson. It's always Will Robinson. This is a normal Gormagala, not some like chaotic gore. Oh, what the heck? I didn't expect it to go to the left there. Just stop flying, please. Stop flying, please. I hate flying monsters. Maybe it's flash bombable out of the air. It's just in Rise, it was never relevant to even try to flash bomb. Because they just sort of didn't spend their whole time flying like that. Ever. Just do something. Oh, lovely. I can't see. Fair roar. Rage? Oop, that almost looked like it shouldn't have hit. But also it definitely should have hit, and it's good that it did. What? That was weak. Oh, that was silly. Did I break wing? Actually, this is kind of... The wing arms are a lot less obvious in this game. I think they stand out a lot less compared to in Rise. Probably because it's not doing the stand up and slam attack yet, which is the most obvious time for that attack, or the existence of the arms. Yep, danger. See, that's when it becomes like a weird, not rhyming slang. Rhyming slang's interesting. But that's when it becomes like a weird association in the same vein as rhyming slang. Like, oh, danger means Will Robinson, so it just becomes Will or something. Wouldn't, because that would be unnatural, but the idea crossed my mind. Oh, danger. He didn't attack me, so I'm safe. It's like, rhyming slang's really interesting because it's... I think it's silly. And I think most things that are silly are kind of fun. Because, hey, that's kind of... Oop, that's not a side hop. I mean, silly stuff is fun because that's kind of the definition. Fair enough. Not fair enough. Nope. It stopped going down. Oh, I hate stun. I need stun resist, but it's so much harder to get in this game. Which is kind of trivial in Rise, but... it's just so much harder to get stun resist that I haven't even really considered it. I think I would need a talisman or charm or whatever they're called to even stand a chance of getting a good amount of stun resist. So I need 15 to be immune? And I think you can get like a charm with maybe 10. And the decorations give 1 per slot, so it's not very good for what last time I checked, which admittedly was a long time ago. But I should have been able to get out of that. The stun just stopped going because I stopped pressing every single button. So it didn't go down for the last star as quickly as it should have. Which was my own fault that it stopped going down, but... mostly because I was preparing for the fact that I need to... I needed to be able to sprint and run away after. That was unnecessary. Oh, that felt bad. That was what I was hoping for, sort of. Actually, what I was hoping for was the trampoline to launch me, but... I was hoping to not get hit. Okay, trampoline. Do your job. Perfect. What? Oh, you're healing yourself. That makes sense. I wonder if there's frenzy gear that would be worth seeing if I can craft. Or, like, you know, Gormagala gear, but Gormagala gear I think generally is frenzy based. Unless that was a implementation in later games only. Why is it doing this? What kind of monster does that? Just walk away. Greedy. Should stop sooner. Good tail cut. I don't... It's fair. I hate that tail cuts break the knockdowns. Because again, it's always funny. It's like, oh, they're knocked down, they're injured. You cut their tail, they're suddenly right as rain again. It gets adrenaline or whatever can be used to justify it, but... I don't like this area. This wind is kind of annoying. What the heck? Why does it do a loop? Why does it go left and then swoop in? It's much more confusing that way. Which is probably why it does it, but... from a gameplay reason, that's why it does it. That almost exploded. Well, yep. I'm not getting out of that. Yeah, the thing with stun is, it's easy to not be stunned, just don't get hit. But that was an unfortunate chain of events. It wasn't even a chain of events, like... I think normally the arm slam is fairly easy to avoid. Just... I messed up a bunch before it. the music cutting. It fading a little longer would have been better. Thanks for the free paintball. It feels funny that it would take multiple bites for a Gormagala to eat one of those little guys that I can't remember the name of for some reason. Helby. I'm gonna stick to it. Except I cancelled it. Feels like it's about to do something bad. Safety first. Oh. I think the frenzy feels much more, well, maybe unless frenzy scales into G rank, where it builds up quicker at higher, you know, in master rank. But it feels very forgiving in this so far. Now, I say that I'm about to fail, but that's because I had to check my phone. It was buzzing very loudly. And I couldn't really attack a monster while I had to move it to make sure it was nothing important. I mean, if you're lined up properly, you can kind of play the game with one hand. Just roll, attack, roll, attack. It feels like it should be limping, yep. Is it moving south? It should be descending from the sky right about now. Whoop. And my controller fell. As I was setting it down. As I was waiting for it to land. So it should be now. If it's sleeping, it would be sleeping by now. I should really bring bombs, but that take up inventory space. I really think combo books are one of the worst things in this game. And it's really good that they got rid of them. Well, they got rid of the crafting failure. Because the combo books are a solution to the crafting failure. So as long as there's no craft... 3 rows in a row. Great fun. Yeah, I think... I know why they would add crafting failure. Like... If I was playing like a tabletop role-playing game, I actually wouldn't hate it. Like failure things for crafting instead of it being automatic. But in a game like, in an action game that is 100% not about, well, at least for me, it's 100% not about micromanaging crafting. I think it was a bad it was not a good thing for the game. kind of wonder which way faster. This shortcut or going through zone 6. It's all about the 2 to 7, because if 2 to 7 from here does not need climbing, I think it should be faster than going down to 6. Because I just run a little bit further and I'm in 7. Or if I went through 6, I would have had to have climbed a wall. That's actually one of the worst places to get knocked down. It could, I think there are probably worse places, but any place where you can't just climb right back up is a real pain. I mean, I backed myself into a corner there, so it was my own fault, but especially when it's 2 hits away. Give me your heart, Skormagala. Sad that I carded. It's been a while. Lightning strike. Oh. Is the reason that it's a Gormagala here because of the whole Valstrax thing? I can't climb this in time. Oh, it's not a climb, it's a fade to black. A teleport. Perfect. It's so much longer than I thought it was. Shoot. No time to react, yeah. I kind of want to see what would happen if I knew the timing and I jumped as it switched. I assume it would delay until I got to the bottom. Ooh, 2 charms. Please give me Quick Sheath or Stun Resist. Nope. Definitely no. No. I don't even know what Furor is, and I don't need it. Thanks for helping rescue. They were chasing after Valstrax after it flew off from Kokoto. So yeah, that is why it was there. Because I have people to talk to. Da, da, da. What a weird acting like there's been any amount of character growth. Like, oh, you mean the world time? You've never interacted ever. Beyond the obligatory quests that they hand out. So the next quest is a Barioth. And it's still not... That doesn't look like a normal Barioth. That's purple. I didn't think it was purple. It's gonna be rough. Well, it's still not an urgent quest. So I guess next time I have a bunch of quests to do. I'll leave that for last because I want to clear the rest. This one's bad. I don't want to do a Gammoth again, but... Well, they keep adding more and more quests. Wait, is she giving me a quest? What quest did she give me? A 9-star village... Summary Flappy Pest. What does that mean? Astalos. Oh, yeah, no, I should have actually guessed. Because, Mizutsune, Gameth, Glavenus, I should have assumed that it would be an Astalos. Or I could have assumed if I was better. But I guess if I need pale extract, apparently I should do this. I really hate this. It's just such a nuisance. I look for Kezus. Kezu right there. Actually, I should be doing high rank first. I probably want higher level, but I don't have a lot of high level Palicos because it's not fun to level them. Let's go in the middle. Okay, too much. Or a little more. Perfect. Slightly more than I wanted. But perfect. Hopefully they don't get me fish and they only get me Kezu stuff. I just don't enjoy that. It takes slightly more effort than I would want to do every single hunt. And I think it's every hunt, but I haven't done it in such a long time that I'm not sure. But it's time to wrap up. They keep adding more quests to do. I really hate this method of gearing. It's so frustrating to not know, oh, this is how you get to that without searching externally. Like, this gearing system is really bad, and I'm so glad they got rid of it. That's weird. What is this strange armor? Because it uses Snow Baron parts, but it's not Snow Baron. It doesn't use the hunter stuff. Ah, it's probably gonna, every level's gonna take a different deviance parts or something. Evasion and frenzy resist. It actually looks decent. It's not very helpful. I can do that full set. But yeah, no, none of these are worth doing right now. The Fate is kind of extra drops. Yeah, sort of. This whole system for crafting is kind of a real pain. Because I've been, oh, upgrade this, and with it, like, it really makes it so you just, it's better to just research online, which isn't fun. I just don't find it interesting to not be able to do it in game. Yeah, 10 more attack, worse sharpness, and worse affinity. I think this one seems okay as like an exhaust weapon. If I leveled it up, I might use it. But I will stop here for today. Next time there's still more 9-star quests, so it'll take a little more time to finish. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.